Hello everyone, my name is Vicky Styles and today I'm here to talk about the movie titled A Man Named Otto. Now, this movie is a movie that was released last December, and let's just get right into the video so that you can get to know all the details about it. A Man Named Otto released last December and was directed by Mark Forster. Now, the movie stars Tom Hanks and it is an adaptation from a Frederick Backman's novel that was titled A Man Called Otto. Now, this movie managed to gross $100 million. That was as opposed to the $50 million budget that was used to make the film. And the movie was made by Sony Pictures. That's Columbia Pictures too. Now, the storyline of this movie is basically a man who just recently lost his wife, his beloved wife, and he goes about living a life of grumpiness and sadness. And even when he gets new neighbors named Tommy and Mauricio, he doesn't really feel the need to open up to anybody about his health condition or his general well-being, mental well-being or stuff like that. He doesn't feel the need to do all that. He just lives alone. Now, when these two neighbors come in, they try to be kind, show some kind neighborly gestures and all that, but he's just adamant about being alone. But that doesn't necessarily mean that he doesn't have a kind heart. In fact, this man actually teaches Mauricio how to drive. He teaches some other neighbors around some certain things that they need to know about everyday life. And if you watch the movie, you see every single kind gesture shown by the man Otto. So in the end, he dies, but before he dies, he opens himself up and becomes friendly, although he's still mature, but very much friendly than he was before. He associates with people. He even tells people about his late wife, shows them her grave and all that, and the world now loves him. So after his death and at his funeral, a lot of people had lots of good things to say about him. Not fake things, but good things rather. Some of the themes of this movie include malice, kindness, jovialness, and suicide. You'll definitely notice these and many more social issues as you watch the movie. Now, for the characters, Otto, like I said, is a retired widower, and he just lost his wife recently. And as of when the movie began, he was going into retirement. He planned suicide as he felt that he has nothing else to offer this world, but he gets interrupted every single time he tries that. And after being interrupted, he finds out that there is something he needs to teach people, and he ends up teaching them. So he has a good heart, but he just feels that, well, I shouldn't open up, I shouldn't be friendly, I just teach them and walk away. So that's just the way he feels. But he has this character arc later on in the movie. Now, Marisol is like the new neighbor in town. She's pregnant from the beginning of the movie, but at the end of the movie, she gives birth. Now, she is very friendly along with her husband, Tommy. Very friendly, and she tries every possible way to get to know her neighbors, especially Otto. And she and her husband are from Mexico, by the way. So all her attempts fail until one day she gives him this talk or speech that makes him change his mind as to his relationship with his neighbors. Tommy, on the other hand, is her husband, and he is also friendly, but well, you can't, sometimes men just don't like getting too involved in somebody who doesn't want to get involved with them. So Tommy isn't really into forcing Otto into friendship, so he's just there. Now, there are some other characters in this movie, and maybe when you watch the movie you'll be able to get them all by yourself. Now, for a novel adaptation, the movie does pretty much well, and I like the directing of this movie. It tells the story in a way that you can understand how it was before the events of the movie and probably even after the events. So, for the good aspects of this movie, I'll start with the cinematography, which especially the you know flashback scenes. The cinematography there was very good, and then we move on to the performances of the actors. Otto, which is Tom Hanks, is he's literally portraying his character very well. The very grumpy, you know, young old man who everybody originally hates from the start, but as time goes on, they tend to love him, and I loved the way he portrayed everything, the way he gave out his lines and all that. I just love the way he did it. Marisol, I've forgotten her name in real life, but she is also a very good actress in this play. She performs her role very well. I don't know if she's actually Mexican or not, but her use of the accent was actually top notch, and when I did some research, it actually matches with the way Mexicans use their accent. Before we continue this video, please subscribe to this channel, like this video, make your comments, and be sure to share this video with your friends. Click the bell notification beside the subscribe button to get notified anytime I upload a new video to this channel. I do a lot of movie reviews, movie discussions, and if you are interested in movies especially, just click the subscribe button to this channel. Now, for the bad aspects of this movie, to me the VFX qualities were not good enough. As in, if you watch the train scene, the scene of the train where he rescued a man from there, I think the VFX wasn't good enough to me, but every other thing about that particular scene was good. I can also remember a scene in one of the flashbacks where the scene exactly where he lost his wife, or where his wife became paralyzed. I think that particular scene, the VFX was done very well, but in the other train scene, I didn't really enjoy it that much. So that was just one of the bad aspects of the film. And soundtracks of this movie were not good enough to me. Like, I could hear a different soundtrack for a totally different mood altogether. So I don't know how they selected the soundtracks for this movie, but it wasn't good enough for me. And now the flashback scenes were all good to me. Everything about the flashback scenes were good, and I love the guy who portrayed Otto, the younger version of Otto. He actually did a good job in that as well. I am describing this movie as a movie worth every second, and to be honest, this movie was great for the entire family. So if you want your children to watch this movie, it's very safe for them. They can even watch it without supervising them. And if you are looking for any kind of PG rating and all that, to me, there's nothing much to be afraid of here. Just try as much as possible to get some of the curse words, in case there are any. Just get some of the curse words out, but apart from that, it's suitable for the entire family. And while watching this movie with your kids, also try to speak to them concerning mental health and you react interacting with everybody, because this movie focuses on health issues, and especially feeling lonely and wanting to commit suicide. Try and speak to your kids on such subjects and make them realize that they do not need to commit suicide for any reason. Rather, they should just speak to people about whatever troubles that they are going through. So that's my video and that's my take for this movie. I am honestly rating this movie a 9 out of 10, and that is because of the complaints I made earlier in this video. The VFX and some of the soundtracks of this movie, those, they were not appealing at all. So thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to this channel, make your comments, and share this video with your friends. Also click the like button. Stay subscribed by clicking the bell notification beside the subscribe button so you can get notified whenever I publish something new. Now, if you make a comment on this channel, I will definitely put it out in my next video, just like this one, who praised me for according to him, the inspiration that I put out from this channel. Well, I thank him for such honest comments, and I hope other comments like this come through for this channel. Make your comments and I will put it in my next video. Thank you for watching this video. Follow me on other social media platforms and watch other videos from this channel. All of them are linked in the description below. Until my next video, stay safe.